Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Inspiration in 30. My name is Gloria Ward. I am so happy to be here. I hope everyone, fix my hair a little bit. I hope everyone had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I know I did. I went uh, to see my cousin and she cooked all this wonderful food and I got to see the kids and I got to actually reminisce a little bit, play a little bit games, and of course we ate really good. So I'm glad about that. I hope that everyone's Thanksgiving was good. I hope you were able to eat good. I hope you were able to fellowship. And I hope you were able to, really connect with your family and friends. So the only update that I have is this week, Saturday, coming up. This Saturday is our holiday gala and it is going to be at the Maggiano's in Cumberland, not the one in Buckhead, the one in Cumberland. We are going to send out an update to everyone. If you purchase a ticket and it says Buckhead, it is now in Cumberland, but don't worry, Buckhead and Cumberland is only 10 minutes away from each other. So it's not like you have to drive far. Um, Also, I want you guys to go and support today. They said everybody went out for the Black Friday, the Small Business Saturday. Please go and support Ellie Curry with her group coaching program. Go on I'mLovingMe.net, buy a T-shirt, do something to support, small businesses like ours. And also, you should be able to get deals on things that you want for your house today, but also to remember to invest in yourself. Always invest in yourself because the things that you are buying, if they're not of value to you, then you really don't need it, right? So just make sure that you are spending wisely. You are looking at the things that you really want or the things that you will see as value to you long term and go ahead and have some good fun. Okay. So now I want to go ahead and get into the inspiration in 30. I will not keep you long. I know this is the first day back at work and you got to be able to concentrate, but that's why I am on here because you're either in a problem, you either just left one, or you're headed towards one, right? Especially around this time during the holidays, a lot of people are crunching. You are crunching, you trying to make sure you get your affairs in order. You're trying to make sure that you purchase stuff for people. You get in your list of what the kids need, what the grandkids need. And I want you to know that if you are in a problem right now, focus on your solution. Don't worry about all the things that are happening on the outside, right? Do what you can, okay? Do what you can for you. Don't worry about what other people saying you should do. You know what is right for you, okay? If you just left the problem and you got that sigh of relief and you got yourself some breathing room, I want you to evaluate. Find out why you got into that issue. Find out how that problem happened and figure out if it's something that you could have avoided or if it's something that you had to go through in order to grow. Because, see, we don't like problems, right? And because we don't like problems, when we get into them, we get upset. And then when we leave a problem or a problem is over with and we solve it, or someone comes and helps us solve it, we get that sigh of relief and we sit back and we chill. Where you really got to evaluate. And then you ask yourself, you say, look, could I have avoided this? Is there anything that I can do next time in order to go ahead and kind of, not let this happen to me? Right? And if you feel yourself getting into a problem, you know something is coming up. meaning that it is November the 28th, and you know that you might be a little short coming up on bills, and you know that things might not be headed in a direction of where you want it to go. Take a look at your process, see what's going on, and see how you can pivot really quick so that the damage won't be as bad, so that the problem won't escalate into something that is really out of your control. Okay? Problems are going to happen. We talk about that all the time. But I want you to see and know that the problems that you get into, there's always a way out, there's always a solution, and you only have to go through these problems because they make you stronger. They make you wiser. They make you think a little bit. They make you evaluate. Even with everything going on right now, if you have plans on going out and participating in a lot of these things that's going to get you to spend your money, if you're in a problem, just left a problem, or about to get into one, just evaluate what's good for you. Just figure out what's good for you and your family. Remember, everything that you do is for you, your own happiness, and you are making sure that you are taking care of you. Because if you could take care of you, everybody else will be taken care of, right? Now, that's not to put pressure on you, but that is for you to look at your problems just a little bit differently. Because what I want you to understand is that is always going to be something, but that is life getting you to grow, right? So understand and know when you are faced with different kinds of adversity, either you are going in, you are coming out, or you in it. Don't sit up there and stress yourself out. There's nothing you can do about it. You're in it. Just handle your business and get focused. You coming out, celebrate that you came out, and then you evaluate. You going in, don't get fearful and feel like, the world is ending, because it's not. Make sure that you can control your emotions as much as you can, because your emotions is going to determine if you even come out, right? You can't sit up there and think like, oh, how am I gonna solve this shit? And what am I gonna do? And see, I knew this wasn't gonna happen. This wasn't going to turn out right. No, no, no. At this point in the game, you gotta be able to tell yourself, whatever it is that's going on right now, I will be able to get through this. However, I put myself in this situation, I'll be able to get through this and grow through this. I want you to see your going into the problem focused, in the problem looking for solutions. There's always going to be something, okay? There's always going to be something. And whenever that something comes around, I want you to stay focused. All right? Know and love yourself enough to take care of you, but also know that problems and everything don't last forever. You can get through this. And if you've gotten through it, take the lesson and figure out how you came out stronger. Okay? I told you I wasn't going to keep you long because I want you to get yourself focused, but I wanted to give you that message today. If you are in a problem, stay focused. You can get through it. It's not as bad as you think. It's not as rough as you think. The only thing that you're doing and the only thing that you're going through is that growing process, right? So if you're in a problem, hey Kim, if you're in a problem right now, you're in that growing process. Have the faith and know that you're going to get through it. Okay? Do what you can for you. Don't worry about what other people doing or what you think you should do. Do what you know is right for you. And if it takes a lot of steps, then that's just what it takes. But what it's really going to take is you being focused, remembering who you are, knowing that you can get through it, relying on your faith, and finding some kind of comfortability in the problem. If you're coming out the problem and you dusting yourself off because you're still alive and you made it through, celebrate a little bit, but figure out how not to get yourself into that situation again or how you can regulate that situation. And what did you learn? And can you celebrate what you learn? And can you teach what you learn? See, when we come out of problems, we don't want to ever go back into one. But there's always one around the corner. It doesn't have to be massive, right? It doesn't have to be massive. It could just be that someone keeps calling your phone that you don't want to pick up the phone, but they keep calling to bring you their problems, right? Or it could be you delayed making a decision that you knew you should have made long time ago. And now it has pushed you to give you an answer because it became a problem. If you know that you're going into one, what can you do to help lessen the blow? How can you work with yourself or other people to lessen the blow? And then, if you do come out, go back to that evaluation place. Because most of the times, the problems that we put ourselves in is usually our fault. We waited too late, right? We were waiting on something and it didn't work out. We relied on someone and it didn't work out. We bet on something that we knew we shouldn't have done. But that's okay, right? That's okay. Now that you win it, figure out how you're going to get through it. And like I tell everybody, and I'll tell you, if it's finances, that's really your biggest thing, and you keep saying to yourself, you don't understand why you are here, why you can't pay your bills, why you can't get ahead, why you can't do what you need to do for your family, is because you have a blockage. Whatever it is that you believe about money and your finances is putting you right back in the same stage that you're in. You get what I'm saying? You believe something about money that is putting you in the same situation, right? Or you don't know how to manage what you have. I keep telling you guys, and I'll say it over and over and over again. If you can if you can take and do something with what you have in your hand, that's how you grow. Can you manage what you have? And then it grows. The there's a Kim, there's a parable about that, right? Isn't that the talents parable in the Bible? Isn't that the talents parable? Where the parable of the people who got the many talents or whatever? I believe that's what it is. But the point of the story was, what can you do with what you have in your hand? Because if you do good with whatever you have, it will be multiplied. If it's relationships that you're having problems with, and you feel yourself going in and coming out, and it's coming in and going out, and you going around in this circle, there's a blockage that you have. There's something that you believe about yourself that is attracting these people into your life. And you feel like you have to be their superhero, take some stuff on, do what you need to do in order to make them happy. That is not true. You are responsible for you first, and then everybody else benefits. You get what I'm saying? You are responsible for you first. The moment mommy, grandma, auntie takes care of herself, that whole household is taken care of because we set the rules, we set the standards. And you got to believe that. You got to know how powerful you are. And I will remind you as many times as I come on here until it's embedded in your brain, because the life that you want, that you want to live, that you want to grow into, that you want to have is possible. That blockage that's in your mind that you probably don't even know that you have is what's stopping you from getting to where you want to be. And you're going around in this circle, and you're going around in this circle. I keep telling you guys that Seasons of Life program we have is off the chain because it helps you deal with the issues that come into your life, and it shows you how to chill. It shows you how to work through it. It shows you how to look at things differently and not get all stressed out. It shows you how to deal with family members. Every time you get up in the morning, you look in the mirror, you look at yourself, and it's something that you say to yourself every day. And it's so unconscious, you probably don't even know you're saying it. Because when you get up, you go to the bathroom, and you turn the light on if you use the bathroom in the dark, and you look at yourself, first thing is, here we go with this shit again. Let me make sure I got all my stuff. Let me make sure I get my coffee. Let me make sure I go ahead and start this day right. Oh Lord, let me go, sit and get my word of the day because I need it. Oh, you do all of that stuff. Stuff. Instead of looking at yourself and saying, I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for you. We got all the activity of our limbs here. And before we sit down to go ahead and do our blessings, I just want to be able to bless you. Because I know that me talking to you every day is going to strengthen you. And speaking those words to yourself, y'all, it might feel crazy in the beginning, but I promise you, it works. Problems is going to be there forever. You can't escape it. But what I want you to know is that if you're in one, get focused. Go through it, because eventually you're going to come out. And when you do, celebrate, learn, and teach. And if you're going in one, don't be fearful. Do what you can. Focus on the things that you can control. Lean on your faith, because eventually you will come out. Now, here's one thing that I want to say, because a lot of people get confused with that, especially when they're in the problem or they're going into a problem. You know what we do? We get silent. We feel like we got to go through it by ourselves. We feel like nobody can help us. We feel like we got to grind so hard and make sure we do all these things. No, you don't. What we talk about all the time is there's always a ram in the bush. You got to be focused so you can see it. Things are bad for me right now. I just don't know how I'm going to get through, because you ain't sitting and thinking. You feeling sorry for yourself. You don't see the ram in the bush. You don't see the blessing in what's going on in your situation or problem. You don't know how to reach out to people to see if there's alternatives of how you can solve your problem just a little bit faster, because you feel like you got to be silent because you don't want nobody in your business. We got to stop that. We got to stop that. The things that you're saying that you are struggling with and you're having a hard time getting through or going into, see what you can do to actually solve your problem, because some of it can be solved, right? Stop thinking you have to do the work all by yourself. And I know, y'all, I know it, and I'm gonna let you go, but I gotta say this. I know it. You've been doing it for so long. That's the only thing you know. I get it. You don't have anybody else to rely on. You gotta rely on you. I get it. I get it. There is no other person to call because everybody is doing bad. I get it. But I tell you this, what does that mean about you? That means we need to change our circle. We need to change our mind, and we need to get the hell out of the situation that we in, because the environment and our mindset and the people that we are around It's not good for us. If you can't call somebody that you can rely on to help you, and you don't have a group, you need a new group. You need a new group. I hope you hear me. If it's all on you, you need a new group. Because this is about a collection effort. Your ram is in the bush. And you have to figure out how you can see it. So you can lean on your faith. You can read the Bible. You can do everything. But what do I say? Faith without works is dead. It ain't gonna move. Remember, this is a new season for you. This is a new time. We're not doing things the old way, where we got to put the whole family on our back and grind and hope and pray and wish and fall out and cry. Not doing that. We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure out what we need to do for us. And if every time we got to grind because there's nobody we can't call on, and we ain't got no group and it's only us, we need a new damn group. Just do. If everybody calling on you and you can't call on them, you need to get rid of them people. They're draining you. They'll be okay. Let them stand on their own 2 feet. Let them stand on their own 2 feet. Let them fall. Because that is the lesson they need to learn. Stop taking on other people's problems when it's not your business. Help where you can, and then you let them go. That's not being selfish. That's not being, conceited or anything like that. You got your own stuff you need to do. You're working on yourself. Okay? I'm out. I got to go. I love y'all. This week, we're going to have a good time, y'all. Kim, let me know when you're coming in. We're trying to do something on Friday. And then Saturday is the gala. And we're going to have a lot of fun. So this week, y'all, it's going to be pretty light for me because we're going to have fun. If you didn't get your tickets, go ahead and get your tickets. Go to imlovingme.net. Go ahead and click on the link and go ahead and buy a ticket for you and your boo, you and your girlfriend, you and whoever. We, like I said, we're gonna have the 360 thing going. We're gonna have we're gonna have the bar open for 2 hours. I paid for 2 hours. Now let me tell you, after 2 hours, it's on you. Okay. So I suggest you get there early, right? And we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna celebrate these amazing women. We're gonna have the DJ there, and we just gonna start off our holiday season in a beautiful and amazing way. And I can't wait to see all of you ladies. We're gonna have some photos. We're just gonna have a ball.